Hello, and welcome to today's episode of the Best Gundam Models Period, where today I'll be looking at and reviewing the Blood Angels Ballistus Dreadnought from Warhammer 40k. Now this model was purchased from my friendly local gaming store, and it replaces the old Dreadnought model. So, is this one a good replacement? Well, stay tuned and find out. Also, please like, share, and subscribe and help support the channel that way. And stay tuned for a photo montage and original music by me. So, before we talk about the model, let's talk about the instruction guide. As you can see, it is in full color, and this model is a push-fit miniature, just like with Gunpla. But unlike with Gunpla, I highly recommend shortening the pegs. It's a very tight fit. And you'll get gaps otherwise. So I recommend cutting the pegs with your nippers. Another thing about this kit is there are no option parts or weapon options. No extra parts left over. I did use the Blood Angels, some parts from the new Blood Angels upgrade sprue right here and right here. And speaking of Blood Angels, I did use the old Blood Angels decal sheet from 2017 on this model. And as far as the paint job is concerned, I used Citadel and Warpaints Fanatic paints on this model. And I followed my Blood Angels painting tutorial with one exception. I used Sacred Scarlet from the Warpaints Fanatics line instead of Wild Rider Red. As you can see, the Sacred Scarlet highlights just pop a lot more than, you know, the Wild Rider Red highlights on this Primaris Captain here. Painting this model is very much like painting Gunpla because of the hard edges and flat surfaces. So, yeah. For size comparisons, here is the Warhammer Horus Heresy Leviathan Dreadnought, a Blood Angels Furioso Dreadnought, the Blood Angels Captain that came out last year, as well as Mephiston. And speaking of things that are red, here is the high-grade Universal Sentry gun cannon revived version that stands about 5 inches tall. So this Ballistus Dreadnought is a pretty big kit by Warhammer standards. Before I end this review, I just want to take a closer look at some of the details on this kit. There are a lot of flat panels where you can add decals or option parts like this one on the chest, or even scribe in new panel lines. For the Mechanicus symbol on the back, it's supposed to be half black, half white. I couldn't remember which half was which, so I just left it all white. So, is the Ballistus Dreadnought worth the asking price? Well, it's a very nice kit. I'm not sure how good it is in game because I don't play, I just paint. But it is a nice kit. And forgot to mention this earlier, but the arms, they just twist on. I'll show you. They just twist on and off like that, so it's very easy to keep them separated, keep them in sub-assemblies for easier painting. I love this kit. It was a great purchase, and it's a great canvas to practice decals and using option parts from the various upgrade sprues that you get in Warhammer 40k. I now leave you with some photos and music. This song is called Onward to Battle.